Greetings and salutations, sports fans nationwide. You've entered the Sports Opinion Log, and I, top 1%er, People Sportscaster Lex Anderson, in this video, am going to discuss the earlier breaking news: Dwayne Haskins cut by Ron Rivera, head coach, and the Washington football team. And the reason why I'm making this video is, one, not only is it breaking news, but number two, I've been flooded with comments from hateful, ignorant sports fans nationwide deriding me from my first earlier video way back NFL Draft 2019, accusing the New York Giants of being a racist football team for passing on Dwayne Haskins and going with Daniel Jones, who, even though he is still in the league and sadly for most Giant fans still with the organization, has that much really improved? So being the sports historian, I am here to not state my case and not offer an apology like lame-ass Ryan T wants, because Ryan T is a loser. He has nothing better to do with his life, so let me do what I do best, because like they say in social media, I've got time today. Let's go. So, being the sports historian, let me break it down for you ignoramuses out there on social media who still believe and think that the Giants are not a racist organization. November 2017, when the Giants benched Eli Manning for his horrible performance, snapping his consecutive game streak of 210 games in favor of former Jets quarterback Geno Smith, who of course only played a half. When Geno Smith took to the field, the Giants became the last team in the NFL to start an African American as their quarterback in their 92-year history. What the fuck are you not understanding in that? So, what are we not getting? That the Giants were the last team in the NFL back then, 92 years in existence, last team to have an African American man start as the quarterback for their team, because the Giants are beholden to their old heritage, their white lineage, AFL, NFL merger, all that bullshit, which is why Daniel Jones, who was selected as per Eli Manning, complexion for the connection. Daniel Jones attended the Manning's quarterback school. So, upon the advice of Eli, the general manager foolishly went with Daniel Jones, and I'm sure he and you Giant fans have regretted it ever since. Daniel Jones is a walking turnover machine. You even so much as push the man, the ball's on the ground. Now, as for Haskins and Ron Rivera, and of course COVID-19 and him going to a social event without a mask, let's make one thing clear. It was said that when Ron Rivera signed with the Washington football team, that he did not want and he did not like Dwayne Haskins anyway, and he wanted to remake and remodel the team in his vision, which sadly, unfortunately, is why they were depending on the one-legged Alex Smith to work some type of miracle magic, but clearly Alex Smith is just a feel-good story. He has a calf injury. The Washington football team will be taking on the Eagles to try to have some slim hope of getting a playoff spot or winning the NFC division. What a crazy, wacky world 2020 has been. But we don't need that. What we need is for Alex Smith to gracefully retire. Overcame, 14, 17 surgeries to your one leg, which you almost lost. There's no need to do anything else. Insurance will cover the rest of your contract. You're good to go. Now, as for Dwayne Haskins, 5 touchdowns, 7 interceptions on the season, and of course a lackluster performance and a loss to the Carolina Panthers, which had nothing to play for. But of course, any given Sunday, anything anything can happen, and teams love to play spoilers when they themselves have nothing to play for. And Ron Rivera, with all due respect, coronavirus, a pandemic, he battled and survived cancer. Why would you want to have someone on your team that ignored the protocols, that ignore the warnings, social distancing, wear a mask? Dwayne Haskins, they're talking all this, oh, he needs time to mature and all this bullshit. That's not my problem. That he lacks common sense, courtesy, and sensibility. And unfortunately, on the field, his play sucks too. But then if you look at the history of the Washington football team, they really haven't had a good quarterback since the days of Doug Williams, dare I say. And again, for you ignorant Giant fans out there, hopefully if you've seen this video to its completion, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Not that I'm expecting you to understand, because you aren't even on my motherfucking level. I'm the top 1%er. I'm the people's sportscaster. You ignorant sports fans nationwide who want to comment. Ryan T, big time loser. Then we have Nalay with a Giants logo, but he says that in my Daniel Jones video that I was accusing the league of being racist. Nalay, clearly you have reading comprehension issues, and you should maybe re-watch that video because it was just in relation to the Giants. And of course, some guy named Sean Duggan, this aged brutally. It hasn't aged brutally. You know why? Daniel Jones still sucks. So this is a very valid video, which clearly, despite being dropped nearly a year ago and sitting on over 1,000 views, will live in the annals of sports history now and forever, since you lame asses want to continue to drop comments on my video. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, someone named Fatty108. Haskins lasted shorter than Johnny Football. Well, Fatty108, I have some advice to you. You would best do yourself a favor and subscribe to my channel, because I had already said that Johnny Manziel was going to flame out. He was a flash in the pan. He's gone. So you're telling me nothing new. But hopefully by me commenting on your name, loser, hopefully I brought some validation to the lackluster loser life that you live. And with that being said, thank you very much, sports fans nationwide, for tuning in. But just remember one thing. When you dare step into the sports opinion log, you will be addressed in the manner in which you address me. And I play no motherfucking games. You feel me? Because guess what, motherfuckers? If you saw me in real life, you wouldn't say shit to my face. You know why? Because I'm the top 1%er, the people's sportscaster, and in case you can't tell by the camera angle, I'm 6'3", motherfuckers. So make sure that whatever you address with your silhouettes, because you're faceless, because you have no identity, while I continue to be a content creator day in, day out, night out, I lay it on the line, unlike you spineless bastards out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. And of course, Monday Night Football, where I look forward to the Buffalo Bills putting the final nail in the coffin of the New England Patriots, letting them know that they are now in charge of the AFC East. Until next time, sports fans nationwide, representing the Steel City, New York City, Lex Anderson, with a wave of the terrible towel. Big Ben, comeback accomplished. We rule the AFC North. Signing out.